The housing market in Georgetown, Texas is like a ladder. Every rung gets you into a different tier of neighborhoods and lifestyles. After over 3 decades of selling homes here in Georgetown, I've noticed those rungs, the changes in those rungs over the years, and the best values in each one. I'm Stuart Sutton, and I've been helping buyers navigate these price points for over 3 decades right here in Georgetown, Texas. Today, I'm actually breaking down what every budget level gets you, where modestly priced housing seems to build the most equity, which mid-range neighborhoods offer luxury amenities without the premium price, and why the highest priced tier might not be what you expect. Georgetown, Texas has a median sale price of about $405,000 as of this recording. My approach today isn't about judging your budget, it's about sharing how you can maximize what that budget can accomplish for you right here in Georgetown. First of all, we're known for a huge inventory of 55 plus homes. The bulk of those homes are under $500,000. As a matter of fact, 81% of them. The sheer number can be overwhelming if you're not familiar with where those areas are located. In the next tier, from $500,000 to $750,000, there are still homes in the 55 plus communities, but there are also some great areas that have been discovered by retirees, as evidenced by the fact that a large percentage of 55 plus residents live there. And then at the $750,000 to $1 million bracket, you're going to see homes that don't immediately pop into your mind when you think about retiring. You see, Georgetown has more homes on large lots than anywhere around Austin. As a matter of fact, 2 of the last 3 buyers I helped retire here wanted a large lot. In this range, you're also going to see luxury finish outs that you don't really expect in this price range. Now, as we hit $1 million and up, people are usually pretty surprised at what's offered in Georgetown. Despite the fact that Central Texas is a little pricey compared to other areas of Texas, it's an amazing value compared to the many markets across the country, like many of the ones my relocating buyers come from. Last time I was in LA, as a matter of fact, the $1 million home looked like our $250,000 houses. If you think you'd like to make Georgetown your home, I invite you to come visit. I'll make sure you get the white glove treatment, see what Georgetown has to offer, and homes that fit your budget and lifestyle. And I'm so confident you're going to love Georgetown and my expertise and service that I'm going to pay for your expenses to make that visit. You heard me right. But instead of saying it again, I'm just going to refer you to visit.georgetowntxrealestate.com. It's right there on that screen. You can get all the details there. Now, let's climb that real estate ladder. Now in the 500,000 and minus category, the number of homes in 55 plus communities is abundant at this price level. There are well over 120 homes on the market under 500,000 as I record this. And that's just in the 55 plus communities in Georgetown, Texas. You have more great choices around Georgetown. Sun City has the most homes, of course. If you haven't seen it, take a look at the video about Inside Sun City that I put on this channel recently. But Sun City isn't for everyone. So if you like the 55 plus environment, there's some other great options. Heritage Oaks offers quality and value in 2 and 3 bedroom homes. They were built by Jimmy Jacobs, one of Georgetown's most respected builders. Heritage Oaks offers walking trails, a great community center. Heritage at Vizcaya will also work under $500,000. If you want a little more extensive amenities like pool, fitness, tennis, billiards, pickleball. Taylor Morrison built the homes there, and it's become a lovely neighborhood. If you don't need amenities, there are smaller boutique 55 plus areas with affordable HOAs. Village at River Bend. There's also Texas Traditions. Now, when you move away from 55 plus restricted communities, you'll find some lovely areas. Gardens at Verde Vista. Modern, unique floor plans. These homes are actually a little closer together than even most 55 plus communities, because the zero lot line concept basically means that one of your lot lines is the home next door. There are others that aren't technically 55 plus, but are perfect for retirees. Berry Creek Garden Homes, for example, offers homes backing to the golf course in 2 bedroom plus an office type floor plans. Now in the $500,000 to $750,000 run, the number of homes in 55 communities starts to wane. But there are still about 25 to 30 homes active on the market, and that's pretty typical. In these homes, you're going to see more space, higher quality, more modern finish out. There's also a 55 plus community called Regency at Santa Rita Ranch. Toll Brothers builds there, and they build most of those homes in this price range. They're a little larger, more upgraded plans, and amazing amenities there. But this is also where Georgetown's new home and master plan market starts to open up. At this price point, you're moving into more highly finished homes, but call for a little higher price per foot, but it's justified. with the extra quality and finish out. And in this price range, you're going to have access to some really amenity-rich areas. So you're not compromising on space or quality. You're getting what most buyers in Austin still dream about, but at a far better value. So the first community we're going to talk about specifically, you probably heard about, and that's Wolf Ranch. It's a master plan community. A lot of the homes have inspiring hill country views. There are extensive trails. The amenity package is absolutely incredible. And there's an array of top builders competing for your business right now. Now, the resale market in Wolf Ranch is kind of weak right now, but I'm convinced that that's temporary. The average Wolf Ranch price is about $600,000. Wolf Ranch offers more one-level homes than other similar communities, and that's kind of a big deal. Currently, the builder landscape in Wolf Ranch has an abundance of incentive, as they do in most neighborhoods. Another recommendation at this tier is Parkside on the River. This is a 1,500-acre master plan community with beautiful amenities and very high-quality builders. Highland Homes, as a matter of fact, is currently offering 50-foot lots at about $540,000 for a home. Now, the third neighborhood I want to talk about in this budget is Sun City. Yeah, if you watch my Sun City video tour, you know a lot about Sun City. The homes in this price range in Sun City are usually larger than 2,500 square feet. They're going to be more highly finished out, and they're often going to have 3 bedrooms. Now, one more type of home to keep an eye on in Georgetown, Texas, remodeled homes close to downtown Georgetown. This puts you close to the square, which everyone seems to envy. When you cross over $750,000, the nature of what you're buying starts to shift in a specific way. Established neighborhoods with mature trees, larger lots, custom features, and a level of privacy that no master plan community can replicate. This is a budget where Georgetown's 1 acre plus market starts to come into range. Georgetown has more large lot inventory than anywhere in Central Texas. That's not marketing language, it's simply a verifiable fact about Georgetown's profile. So now you're looking at custom or semi-custom homes, often on lots that are half to a full acre. 2,500 to 4,000 or more square feet. Covered outdoor living is pretty common, as are 3-car plus garages. Now, before I get into the 1 acre plus areas, let's talk about a master plan community. Santa Rita Ranch is a community that I would recommend. The current median sale price there is $591. The large lot sections of Santa Rita Ranch, particularly the 90-foot home sites, land around $750 to $900. But let's go back to a pretty compelling option that I think a lot of retirees from out of town overlook, and that's custom resale on acreage. Established neighborhoods in western Georgetown. Areas like Fountainwood, a gated community like Gabriel's Overlook. Now, a lot of these neighborhoods have beautiful mature live oaks and kind of a peace and quiet that no master plan community at any price point can offer you. The property taxes for these homes when you're outside the city is only 1.55%. One of the lowest you're going to see. And just so you know, I've got a simple spreadsheet that shares costs for living in different areas, including taxes, HOAs, even whether you can choose your own electric company. That's in the Ultimate Retirement Guide for Georgetown, Texas. You can download that anytime. That information's in there. Now it's time to jump into that $1 million plus price bracket. Now, my wife is a pretty fabulous cook. Anything we have on any given night is going to be incredible. But when she tries a new recipe, she tries to reset my expectations. And that's what I'm going to do here for you. Because buying a home over $1 million in Georgetown is fundamentally different than Austin. Let's talk about some specific communities and pockets where this budget is going to put you. There are about 80 to 100 homes on the market over $1 million in Georgetown, Texas. About 40 to 45% of the homes are on one level, which is kind of a big deal, again, if you're retiring here. Cimarron Hills has the most homes on the market in this price. And that's pretty typical because the average price in Cimarron Hills is over $1 million. It's got that beautiful Jack Nicklaus signature golf course, fabulous amenities, but Cimarron Hills comes with a higher monthly cost than most areas. It's well-deserved, but it's not something everybody wants to take on. Another option are the master plan communities. The one with the next most $1 million houses is Parkside on the River, the luxury section in the west. The luxury collection there pushes to about $1.2 million in the premium sections, and they are absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful setting in Parkside on the River. Wolf Ranch also has premium sections of luxury floor plans. They start at about $975. Now, at this price range, you're taking a meaningful step up from the median price in both of those neighborhoods. We're talking chef-grade kitchens, fabulous primary suites that feel genuinely custom instead of production built. But as I've said, a very compelling option at this price level, and one I've personally helped many clients with over the last 3 decades, is the established custom home market in Georgetown's Hill Country Quarter, just west of town. You're going to find custom homes on 1 acre plus lots in the $1 million to $2 million range. Now, these homes are typically going to feature 3,500 to 5,000 square feet and more. Full outdoor living spaces, fabulous pools. You just can't buy that in a new construction area. The maturity of trees and landscape does take time. Now, what makes this tier unique is scarcity or scarcity, whichever you prefer. There aren't thousands of these properties. This isn't Austin or a metro area. The inventory of established custom homes on acreage in this price range is limited. And that scarcity is part of what protects your investment over time. Now, there's some amazing areas that I'm going to talk about specifically. Escalera Ranch, most of those homes are actually over $2 million and sit on 2 or more acres. And gated communities like Gables Grove, Gables Overlook are very popular. And there are so many others. It seems like as you drive down the road, you just see them to the right and the left. There are literally more lots like this in Georgetown than in any other area around Austin. And that gives you the opportunity to have the privacy and the luxury that you want. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is the downtown sector. There's always a handful of unique homes built anywhere from the late 1800s to the 1960s. At this price point, each home is going to be very unique in style, character, and finish out. But rest assured, in this price range, those homes will be amazing. And you've got that perk everybody dreams about, being close to the square, close to the local events, close to the most popular restaurants. Got a lot of choices in this budget. Master plan communities with amazing amenities, or homes on land with your own amenities. So whether you prefer a master plan community, downtown, or a home on small acreage, you're going to have what Georgetown has to offer. If you are planning to relocate to Georgetown in the next few months, maybe 6 months or a year, and you want advice from somebody who's been living and working in Georgetown for over 3 decades, then drop me a text or give me a call. Yes, I do stay busy helping people like you move to Georgetown, but because I'm a little old-fashioned, I always respond to my texts and calls personally. I look forward to helping you with your budget, your preferences, and working out the best neighborhoods for your specific situation. And let me remind you one more time, I'm so confident you'll love Georgetown, Texas, and my service and expertise that I'm going to pay for your visit. Again, get details at visit.georgetowntxrealestate.com. Now, as my wife often reminds me when I have a mic in my hand, it's time to wrap this up. So thanks for watching, and remember, it's your choice, so make it a powerful day.